Hey, what's up, everybody? Looks like we got Smitty up in here already. Miss Gail, hello. Tracy Phillips is here already. CT, Wandering Veteran. What's up, everybody? So, we're going to start this live stream off with the old stuff. We're going to start off with the B unit and the pineapple jam. I've been wanting to try this for weeks. I just end up forgetting about it, having a main meal or something first. And by the time I'm done, it's like too late. It's like 2 hours into it. So, I'm going to get right into it today. I'm not going to mess around. The one thing that I realized once I was ready to start this was I do not have my mess kit out here, which I would prefer to have that for this B unit. And it'll take me about 2 minutes to get that. So I'm going to let some folks roll in. If you guys come in right now, and if you enjoy these live streams, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube and Google know that you think I'm doing a good job on these. So, what's up, Andy? What's up, Zeno? JW, hello, hello. Who else we got here? Kaylist. Roger, hello. Clancy, what's up, man? Miss Leah. I think I went through everyone so far. There's Miss Marilyn. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Oh, I see Sparrow. What's up? Yep, if you guys enjoy these, make sure you let YouTube, Google, whatever know, and hit that thumbs up. And also, this is something I never say, but if anybody out there is not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and enjoy these live streams every Saturday. And I've got some pretty big videos coming up pretty soon. I did one just kind of getting myself warmed back up and getting back into the groove of things. But my 3 year whatever anniversary or whatever of posting on YouTube is coming up in about, I don't know, just a few days, really, not very long from now. The 14th, as a matter of fact, was the day that I posted my first video on YouTube. So kind of a big deal for me. Let's see here. All right. So what I'm going to do really quick, I've never done this before, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go and try to make a post about my live stream and see if that helps anybody out making it to the live stream. So I'm going here and turn my volume down, first of all. First, I'll have to share a link. Actually, no, it won't. That'll work. Or no, it actually won't. So I'm going to have to send the link to somebody, which I can do that. That's not a big deal. Let's see here. Sorry for the delay here, guys. I just want to try this something new here and see if it helps out any at all with people getting notified of this, because usually people don't get notified. So, all right, Jesse, I just sent you a link to the live stream, and we'll see if that. Okay, copy the text, and I'm going to go post it on YouTube and see what's up. Okay, there's the link. Live right now. There we go. We'll see if that helps anybody actually make it into the live stream. I doubt it, because, it's the same type of notification. I really don't think it'll help anything, but it's worth a shot. So, give me just one, well, it might be like 1 minute literally, or, give or take a few seconds. I want to run and get my mess kit for this right here. This B unit. I'm not sure what's in the B1 units. I can't remember. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of fudge disc or something of that nature. But I'll be right back. Grab my mess kit. Be right back with you guys. Hang in there, Bubba. Okay. Got my mess kit. We're good to go now. What's up, gun dog? So today I'm having the B1 unit and pineapple jam to start off the live stream. But after that, I'm going to have one of my favorite older menus, and that's the chicken and rice. The chicken and rice is one that I've always enjoyed. It's one that's easy to add a little bit of flavor to with the Tabasco, maybe some, well, I usually use a little bit of cayenne pepper, usually about half the main, and then flavor up the other half. But these were supposedly really, really well stored. This came out of a case. I shot the unboxing video for it a little while ago. I haven't got it edited up yet. Haven't made the edits to it yet. But I want to kind of see what kind of condition they're in, because I'm not 100% sure. I had a 96 before that Chili Mac. That Chili Mac was supposed to be somewhat of the same condition, but it had been open for some time, and the dude gave it to me already open like that. I had it on a live stream a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, something like that. But yeah, I just kind of want to do this to check condition on these things and see what the 1996 looks like. That's the first year for this tan bag like that. So I'm going to set this out of the way, and we're going to dig into these this 1B unit. Get this mess kit out. Maybe. There we go. This thing locks in there like it's nobody's business. I ain't even joking. Jeez. I cannot get it to pop open. Might have bent it a little bit traveling with it. I'm not sure. Having a little bit of trouble here. Wow. That thing is definitely, I need to work on this thing a little bit. You can see, I'll show you real quick what the problem is. Look where that thing's sitting. See how far in it is? And when it goes over top that lip, it's almost impossible to get off. So, alright, take this. And there is our tray for now. We're going to start off with the B unit, and then we're going to check out this pineapple jam. I do not think that I have an old spoon sitting here. I don't. I don't like that. I'd much rather have a MCI spoon for this, but I don't have one on me right now. I usually keep one handy, but oh well. Now I'm going to use this right here. This is an original World War II era. It's made by Speaker, the Speaker company. But I bought this with a few others from a collector that had a bunch of K rations, and they had them ever since. You know, it's definitely discolored. You can see how that laid on there, and it's definitely got some patina to it, that's for sure. But this is the oldest one that I own. This is a first run or first edition. This is, this was within the first production runs of the P38s. So, but this B unit right here is from 3 of 1974. So, March of 1974. I have no idea what kind of condition it's going to be in. It's got just a little bit of spotty rust along the edges right there. It's not much. Honestly, it looks really good. That isn't really anything. It's just the way they sealed the seal on the side of the can. I'm not sure what the yellowing is, but I'm sure it was like that new, as you can see here. It's also, this had a gold tint to it. When that gold gets over on that green, that OD green can, it turns kind of a brown color. But, whoa, Jesse Michael, who dat? Go Tigers. Hope y'all are well. Just got home from work. Well, man, I use a butterfly can opener. Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. You do, don't you? Yes, sir. Gundog uses the new style can opener, just butterfly can. Well, I guess they're not exactly new. I've seen them clear back, I don't know what, until the probably 40s, maybe even 50s. I'm not sure. They might have went back in the 40s. I'm not 100% sure. I need to do some research on can openers in particular. But B units, you know, you get one B unit per MCI, so you get 3 of these per day. Some meals have the big B units in them, which some of those will have your cans of pineapple jam. Even some of the small cans have cans of jam or cans of peanut butter in them. And you know, I've never seen a sealed can of peanut butter be bad, which this is not going to have a can in it. We're getting into this because we need some crackers for our pineapple jam and want to kind of check out and see what's going on with the B units. But guys would take the whole MCI meals back in the day, and they would use their tube socks that they would get issued, and they would stuff all the cans down in those socks and then tie the socks off to keep the cans from banging around in the boxes, because they did make quite a racket in the MCI boxes if you just throw them in your rucksack. So the guys would improvise by throwing the entire meal down into a sock, like I said, and tying it off. Throw your accessory packet, everything down inside there. The accessory packets are waterproof, and they tell you to keep the accessory packet bag and open it carefully from the top so you can put your stuff back in there and keep it waterproof if need be. Or at least keep some water off of it. Not proof, but keep water off of it. So now this can opener might be a little bit contrary, so if it is, just kind of feeling like it might be, we're going to see. Alright, let's see if we get a hiss out of this can. That is not wanting to grab the edge. Yep, that one's not going to work. My trusty one right here is my 1957 GG Green. This one right here never lets me down. I really like this particular can opener. This particular P38. It's been a good one. No hiss. So what's up, Bob? I see Gina's made it. Denise is here. Jesse Michael, I'm well, Miss Renee. Just got home from from work. I have a 1951 GG Green in the original wrapper. Yeah. I know Salty Croc had a couple like that too. That I think you might have had a couple on eBay. Now, if you guys look in my description, I got a few of the newer Ration reviewer links right at the top. Tracy Phillips is one. CT's one. Alright, Eeyore and History Savior 1941. Those 4 are right at the top. So I don't know why I did not take the time to get Jesse's up there as well. But guys, go check out Jesse Michael's channel. Give him a subscribe if you can. He's telling me last week during my live stream he lost like 4 subscribers and gained 2 or something. That's just craziness. Alright, let's see what we got going on in this thing. If it's going to be any good or not. Okay, so first off, I'm smelling a little bit of that sorbitol down in there. So there's definitely going to be something in there that's got that nasty sorbitol chocolate. My first 2 sergeants were Vietnam vets. They would tape them with electrical tape. It was used for EOD and claymores, so they had tons of it. Easy to break too. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, tape them all together. I could see doing that too. I know a lot of guys would pack them into their socks and tie them off. So let's see what we got going on with these crackers. They look to be in really, really good shape. I gotta say, they're looking pretty nice. Got that salt on them as well. Look at the salt on that one. Yeah, that one smells better than the top one. Okay, now that one's picked up whatever's inside this can, so. Oh, I see John Magnum made it. What's up, dude? Alright, so let's see what else is in this can. And I'm not really looking forward to this. Oh, look at that. And it is a chocolate fudge disc. Oh, yum, yum. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. I had some of these B units that were really, really good and really fantastic condition. I mean, this one's in good shape visually, but we don't know how it's been stored just yet. Look inside that can. That is a beautiful sight right there. I don't know what it is, what's so satisfying about a very clean, empty can like that, but that gold, shiny interior just really does, it does it something for me. It does it for me, I guess. Now, right there, you got you a little cup. You could make your coffee up in that or whatever if you need be. Especially the bigger cans, man. Once you, the bigger B units, you empty them out. You got yourself a nice can you can heat your coffee up on. So, chocolate fudge. Now, this thing's not brittle at all. Sometimes you'll get these and this wrapper will be really brittle and just kind of falling apart in your hands. And sometimes the chocolate fudge will be, it'll have these really, really dark spots on it, and this one does not have that going on. So let's go ahead and get it out of this package and see what it's really looking like. Let's take a look at these ingredients first. Made by George Ziegler Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know that I've seen that producer before. Made with sugar, hardened vegetable oil, corn syrup, non-fat milk solids, sorbitol. Man, sorbitol is pretty high up there on that list of ingredients. Then chocolate, cocoa, salt, egg, soy whip, lectin, emulsifiers, antioxidants, and artificial flavor. You guys want to take a look at that? Anybody can pause that right there and read it if they'd like. This was made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin back in 1966. Yeah, this is the B unit that it came out of right here. February 1956. I wish the crackers were still good in it, but they're not. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this for some time. Give it a good sniff now. I mean, it has a little bit of that off smell. It's not as bad as it normally is, though. I gotta be honest, it's not smelling too awful bad at all. And I gotta say, that is looking fantastic so far. Look at that. I mean, it does have a little bit of moisture, like oil separation going on top there. But I'm going to split it open. Just going to break a little side piece off of it here. Okay, now that doesn't look like a very good sign to me. What is going on right there? Huh. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can get you guys a really good close-up of that. I don't know that I trust that very well. Huh. I don't know if that's some sort of fat separation going on there or what. I mean, other than that spot right there, it looks pretty good on the inside. Got my fingers a little sticky now. Actually, you know, I'm telling you, it doesn't really smell very bad. Usually these things have a really strong odor of that sorbitol that's gone bad and rancid. But this one in particular is not looking bad and not smelling bad at all. So the first two tests it's passing for me to definitely dig into it and see how far I can get into actually eating this thing. There we go. Alright, I guess I already put my... What did I do with my can opener? Huh. Okay, I'm losing my mind. They're not in my pocket. What the heck? I really am losing my mind. Did I drop them? Did I walk off with them? What the heck? Okay, so I've literally misplaced my P38s. I don't know what I've done with them. Metal Man, so what's on the menu is, right now I'm having a 1974 B unit crackers with a fudge disc, chocolate fudge disc, and then also having a 1964 pineapple jam, and, or 1966, sorry, 1966 pineapple jam. And the pineapple jam is something I've really wanted to try for a long time. But after I knock this little bit of food out, going to break into a 1996 chicken and rice, first year for the tan bag. These are these particular ones that I have are supposed to be in impeccable condition, so we'll find out as I dig into them how well they were stored. I'm hoping that they were stored very well. Well, there they are. Got it. Got it. Okay. Back to my 1957 GG Green because it's old reliable. Alright, here we go into the pineapple jam. Let's see if we get a hiss out of this one. This is the first pineapple jam that I've ever gotten still intact. I've had some 1951s and 52s, strawberry and pineapple, and blackberry, and they all had pinholes in them. This one does not, so let's see. I wonder what that C right there is for as well. I've always noticed that. This is made by Balmer Foods Incorporated. Oh yeah, check that out. New Orleans, Louisiana, Jesse. So, made right there in your hometown, brother. Alright, let's open this sucker up and see. Alright, no hiss, but contents obviously under a little bit of pressure, or they wouldn't have started leaking out like that immediately. Give it a smell while I can. Alright, doesn't smell bad. Doesn't have much of a smell at all, though, to be quite honest. It's very dark in color. I mean, it's pineapple jam that's 53 years old. Who wants to eat some 53-year-old pineapple jam with me? Yeah. 1.5 ounce net weight. So they just took the peanut butter and cheese and jam sizes down to 1 ounce from 1.5 ounces. They just did that last year, I believe. Alright, so now my P38 is absolutely gross. Set it out of the way. Get this lid off. Actually, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to leave it just like that. It has a very red tint to it. Kind of looks like grape. Because I've opened up plenty of these grape jams, and they look very similar to that. I really don't... I don't know that... I mean, I guess pineapple jam just turns purplish red after so many years. I mean, it hasn't eaten away at the lacquer on the inside. The gold color is still perfectly intact. So let me get a spoon out here. And I want to mix this up a little bit. And then I want to try it just on its own to get a good reading on it. It's very fibrous. I remember seeing Steve get a pineapple jam years ago in a video, and I remember him saying how fibrous it was, the pineapple jam. And I've always wanted to try the pineapple jam. I've just never had an opportunity to do so because I've never gotten a good one. So definitely want to get this mixed up a little bit better than what it is right now. I know, bear with me, guys. I really don't understand that red color, though. I mean, with that gold background, I don't know if that's making. I mean, it has to have some sort of a red tint to it, I would think. Whoa! Prime Driver Andrew. Holy crap! Hang on, let me go back and let me see what that said. Let's start this off with you already know. Let's start this off right. You already know how we do it here. Well, thank you so much, Prime Driver Andrew, man. I'm glad to see you back, my dude. And that reminds me, man, I've been wanting. I need to get a hold of you. I got a question for you. So I think you probably have my number, I think. And if you don't, hit me up with an email and we'll exchange info that way. I have a truck of Prime Driver Andrews right up here on display on my shelf. So I will pan up to that before I take a bite of this. His company that he works for. I'm going to pan up to it right now. Boom. Right there. That truck right there. It looks like there's a weird... There it is. Now you can see it. It's Moyers and Sons. And I guess Salty Croc lives close enough that he sent me a picture of those trucks one day. I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome, dude. So you guys are very close together there. And that is in Montgomery County, Maryland. Let me get them Lucky Strikes down while I'm up here, too. Oh, yeah. I'll just keep knocking candy bars down. I give up. Okay. Alright, so I'm got to be honest. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Let me smell it now that I've mixed it up. Okay, it has a slight metallic smell going on. Doesn't really have any fruity smell or anything like that. I mean, it almost doesn't have a smell at all. Just a slight metallic smell. And I really just want to go little starting off with this. I just want to see what's up. Captain Sinclair, what's up? Mickey Joe's MRE reviews, what's up, man? You guys go check out Mickey Joe's channel. And Mickey Joe says not to try this, but I'm going to try it. I mean, it's not a lot, but here we go. Down the hatch. Oh. Wow. Okay. Lots of flavor. I didn't expect that because of the almost non-existent smell. And no more than was on the spoon. It does have a slightly metallic, just a slightly metallic bitterness to it in the very, very beginning when you first try it. But I'm not suffering any ill effects yet. I want to try just a little bit more, real quick. Anybody that doubts it. Very fibrous, like Steve said before. This is jam that you actually have to chew on. Huh. You know, outside of... I don't think I've ever had pineapple jam before. I just thought about that. And I can't remember ever having it just, you know, just in my daily life. I don't think I've ever had pineapple jam. So really, I don't have anything to compare it to, whether it's good or not. But it tastes pretty good. Give this cracker a try now. Oh. That's rough. That was way too big a bite. Okay. So I'm not going to go as far as to call it super stale, but it is definitely stale. And usually, to be quite honest, the B unit crackers are usually killer. Usually they're, they might have a little bit of a funky taste from something else that's in them, but usually they're fine. Put that in a turkey baster and blow it up your honker. Okay. Oh boy. That's funny. I'll tell you what, if anybody wanted to share it with me, I'd be willing to share it. It's actually not not that bad. The crackers are pretty funky though. That pineapple jam might be the only saving grace to be able to eat some of those crackers. Now, I don't know if the fudge disc is what has ruined those crackers or not, but I'm guessing it probably is. So I'm going to try a little nibble off of a different one here. That one's actually a little bit better. Let's try this one. About the same. But the second two were much better than the first one. The first one must have been the one that was up against the fudge disc. Alright, so I'm going to just go in for some pineapple jam on this cracker. Yeah, these crackers are borderline some of the worst I've ever had, actually. Outside of some completely nasty, rancid stuff that's been with some jam or something. Alright. Here we go with some jam on it. I'll tell you what. That pineapple jam's really not bad. Other than that little bit of a metallic taste that it's got going on. Unfortunately. If it wasn't for that, I would down that whole can right now. And honestly, that may be from where I had it outside of its secondary can, sitting around for, I don't know, a month or so, however long it's been since I got that, taken that out of the other B unit. I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I would have opened it right then. Might have been better. Alright, I guess I'm going to go in for this thing. And it's got this weird spot going on inside of it that I really don't like and I don't trust. But just looking at it, here, I'm going to peel at it, pick at it, whatever. I don't know what that is. There's another spot right there. Oh, it smells so foul. It's got this, it just smells like old sorbitol. Alright, I'm just going to take a nibble off this thing and we'll see. Okay, so that's probably one of the better ones that I've ever had out of the fudge disc. It does have that horrible rancid oil almost. Well, it's that sorbitol change. Whatever happens to sorbitol after so many years, it develops this taste and a smell that is very industrial and very chemical. That's, there's nothing good about that, the smell. And it slightly has that flavor, but honestly, it's not really bad. It's one of the better ones that I've ever had. And it is not rancid. My tongue is not numb. It is not burning. It didn't coat my mouth with the nasty oils like I've had before. So I'm going to take another bite. a bigger bite. The texture. The texture is similar to a nougat, except slightly more powdery. It does have a decent chew to it. It's very chocolatey. Um, well, huh. You know, it might just be slightly, just barely starting to go rancid. I kind of just got a little, maybe just a little bit of a weird tingling sensation on my tongue, but it's definitely nothing to concern yourself with. You could eat this entire thing. It's just not pleasant. It's not something that you just want to dig into. I don't know why I keep eating it. I don't know. I just want to make sure, I guess. Huh. Man, I wish these crackers would have been good. That fudge disc absolutely ruined these crackers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta say, out of everything here, the pineapple jam was probably the best item as far as how well it's held up, flavor, and I don't know. The other two looked good. The appearance of this is obviously not exactly what you would want to see when you open up a thing of pineapple jam, but the flavor's good. I just wish it didn't have that heavy metallic flavor like it has. But that definitely doesn't make it super unappealing. It's actually just better on its own versus having it on one of those nasty crackers. It's cool because there's a lot of chunks of pineapple through there. It's just real fibrous, like a pineapple chunk. Yeah, I like that. I like the pineapple jam. Yeah, compared to everything else, it's a gem in disguise as something really nasty. And for some reason, I want to try like that. I want to see what's going on with that white stuff in there. I want to see if that white stuff has a flavor or a texture. So I'm going to bite that. I'm going to bite that area right there or here. Let's just not mess around. We'll find the. There we go. That way I can get a good reading on. Maybe I can figure out what's going on with that. Hmm. You know what I have a feeling? I have a feeling that this particular food right here is going to give me a headache later. I don't know why. But, I can't tell what that is. It didn't show up as a flavor or a texture in my mouth. So, I would definitely call the fudge disc 100% edible. It's not a very good tasting edible, but, you could definitely drink that. I just saw him say drink water. You could definitely eat that whole thing without really thinking twice about it. And if I keep going, maybe I will eat the whole thing. I don't know. The more I eat it, the less offensive it becomes. Although I did just brush my teeth, and it feels like my teeth are just coated with. I don't know if it's that chocolate stuff or what. The coating. All right. That's enough exploration into the B unit and pineapple jam for now. I'm ready to move on and see if this 1996 is in as good a shape as I hope it is, or what it's as good a shape as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in really, really good shape. But we will find out. Huh. You know, I don't know, man. For some reason, I want another bite of that chocolate disc. It really has gotten better the more I've eaten of it. Huh. Well, anyway. So, 1996 chicken and rice. So, what is that? 23-year-old chicken and rice. Right? It's 23 years old. 96, 06, 16. Yeah. Yeah. 23 years old. And I did film the unboxing of this case. I just, like I said, I don't have it edited yet. And there's only 16 menus in 1996. So they overlap from menu 5 to menu 12. So in both cases, you get a menu 5 through 12. And then, obviously, 12 through 16 is exclusive to case B. And 1 through 4 is exclusive to case A. Alright, so let's dig into this thing and see. What is this? It's Right Away Foods. So that is a manufacturer you don't see anymore. Right Away. McAllen, Texas. My fingers are greasy from the chocolate disc. I don't know if I'll be able to... Yeah, there we go. Alright, just bury my nose in there. Okay, first impressions are it smells good. Just smells like plastic. Set my silverware out of the way here. Okay, first up, right on top here, we have date code of the 100th day of 1996. Oh, we have a fudge brownie shelf stable. Of course it's going to be brownie. Basically like the chocolate disc of its era. 1993 was the first year for them to do stuff like this with the pound cakes and whatnot, which is kind of like a pound cake, but this is the fudge brownie, and hopefully this thing will be edible, but I don't have high hopes. Usually the fudge brownies don't hold up very well. Alright, next up we have our accessory packet. With our red Taster's Choice, Tabasco, gum, etc. We'll check that out here in just a moment. Then we have a beverage base powder grape. This is the grape made on the 66th day of 1996. So not exactly the best numbers to have, except at least they're not in a row. 6066. Okay, and we have our brown spoon, partially biodegradable. What is this? Huh. Well, how about that? Is this the first year for the cheese spread cheddar with jalapeno peppers, type 2, operational ration component, need package before opening. To open, tear off one corner of the pouch. And your ingredients are cheddar cheese, butter, water, jalapeno peppers, disodium phosphate, salt, monodiglycerides, stabilizer, xanthan, locust bean, and guar gums, vitamin C, APO, something, I don't know what that is. Miss Gail Swan, grape drink is not the best tasting. You know, I kind of like the grape. I call me old school, but I like the old grape Kool-Aid and stuff, so Yeah, I'm a Kool-Aid man, and I like the grape drink mix because of that. This is a later production date. Thank you so much for that super chat, by the way, Miss Gail. This is our later production date of the 150th day, 1996. You know, I don't know what the first year for the jalapeno cheese spread is, but I bet you this is probably getting pretty close, if not the first year. Maybe 95, 90. I don't know. Here we have our crackers. This is the 159th day of 96, but these look really good. You notice in 96 there was still a lot of dark brown packaging still being used, so they had a lot of material that they had to use up while packaging these items. Ah, here we go. That's a beautiful package of M&Ms from 1996. Look at that. Those are just wonderful looking. Those ones right there might go in my collection. They feel perfect. I have a package of M&Ms from, what is it, 90? I think it was 1990 or 89. And they look even older than this. They don't have the printed M&Ms on them. It's just the package, the M&Ms package like that. Basically, kind of give you an idea. Looks like that. I might even go get those M&Ms here in a second because I gave them to my son. He said he wanted to put them on display, but I don't think he ever did. And I think they're right where I gave them to him at. Here's our flameless ration heater. Now, I'll tell you this. Look how perfect this flameless ration heater still looks. Look at that. That thing is in absolutely impeccable condition. Made by True Tech Incorporated, Riverhead, New York. It's got the really super long pouch. It's really nice to see. 96 on the 106th day. And last, but definitely not least, we have our chicken and rice, which has this weird white masking tape or freezer tape, whatever you want to call it, masking tape on the top, which I think is kind of odd. I don't understand why they would tape that down like that. 25th day of 96, so a 125-day range from the oldest to the newest item in here. Actually, I take that back. It's a 164th day on the accessory packet. Let's get this sucker opened up. Yeah, see, no glue at all. Just only tape. And somebody had ripped it open at some point. Look at that. Really weird. I wonder why. That doesn't make sense to me. I've seen that in other ones before. I've seen it in IMPs before. Take a look at our chicken and rice really quick. The retort pouch looks really good. No delamination or anything like that, and it feels really, really stiff, which is what you want to feel whenever you have a good retort. So I'm going to go throw this in some hot water because I don't mess around with old chicken that I plan to eat, and I plan to eat this. So I'm going to go throw this in some boiling water, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did grab that other package of M&Ms. Right there it is. Kind of cool to see two different eras here. Check that out. Vintage M&Ms. 96 is right here, and 91 or 92 is right here. I'm definitely trying to make some changes, and let's see. 1.6, okay, same weight, but this is a smaller package. 1.69 ounce, 47.9 grams. Same thing up there, but the package on the newer ones are slightly smaller. Definitely look different. That's for sure. It's interesting. Let's see, 240 calories. Look at the nutritional information on this one, how much different than it is on this one. Very different. 230 calories in that, 240 calories in this. So they definitely changed some ingredients. Be 10 calorie difference in the same exact weight. So pretty cool to see those. Got another cool package up here of M&Ms. Got these right here. This is a considerably different package, of course. This is the Millennium Pack. This came out of a 1999 that I had. Yeah, 829. Huh, I guess. I don't know. But you can see there, like you can kind of see through there, it says something about limited edition or something like that. But you can also, if you look hard enough, I think you can see, I think this package says, sorry, you're not a winner. I think I looked at it and seen that somewhere on it. But thought that was a pretty cool pack of M&Ms right there too. I'll put those back here on display. I have other M&Ms as well. I have a couple empty packages too that are kind of slightly rare, I would call them. But it's just, I'm getting a pretty cool collection of M&Ms going on. Oh, just got a text here. Sorry, guys. Had to answer my son really quick. Let's get the tray out. Get this stuff a-rolling here. I don't have anything else. What the heck was that? I don't have anything else to heat up. I would like to try out that flameless ration heater, which of course I didn't even mention our little piece of paper that they give us. I haven't went through the accessory packet yet either, but we'll do that in a second. Get the tray out. Yeah, those M&Ms are looking pretty cool right there, aren't they? I like that. Yeah, buddy. So before I go any further, let's check out this accessory packet. We have the infamous Red Taster's Choice. So we got a perfectly good-looking bottle of Tabasco. That's great. Green Chiclets gum, looking pretty good. No really weird discoloration or anything. Let's find out if the Taster's Choices, it has definitely not made it. It feels like it's definitely crunchy inside of there. We'll take a look at it anyway. And I'll use one of my regular coffees that I have right here. Cream substitute dry non-dairy. Sure, that's fine. You've got your iodized salt, 4 grams. Domino sugar, 6 grams. Feels fine too. Moist towelette. Now this is kind of odd for 96. Pretty funny looking little moist towelette. Produced by NIPC, Riverside, New Jersey. Made in the US of A. You got your US issued butt ration right here. Or toilet paper, or napkins, or paper towels, whatever you want to call them. And then we have our pack of matches, produced by DD Bean and Sons. Strike on back, white tip, black matches. Got so many matches, it's not even funny. I've amassed quite the collection. Before I go any further, I will show you this coffee that I had to just crunch up, but I can almost guarantee you it's going to be crapola, which is typically my luck with this red Taster's Choice. There you go. As you look at the, got dry mold going on there, and it's also clumpy dumpy. Crappy. Get you a crappy cup of Taster's Choice in the morning. Savor the sophisticated sphincter taste. Crap. That stuff sucks. Really don't understand where they screwed up so immensely on that red Taster's Choice. I just don't understand it. I hate clumpy dumpy drinks, me too. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could technically drink that if you wanted to, but I choose to not put mold into my drinks and consume that. It's just not something I like to do. So, we're going to start with our... I thought you just texted me. I just got a text from you.
Yeah, I sent that like 3.5 hours ago.
I just got it.
I didn't have service, is why.
Okay. Alright. So we're going to have some regular coffee here. Well, regular. This is good coffee. Coffee Instant Type 2. Military coffee, of course. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get every little morsel out of there that I can. Put our Domino sugar in there. I actually prefer coffee over tea, unless I'm crazy. You know, cold tea is fine. It's just a regular drink, but when I'm going to have a hot drink, I prefer it to be coffee. Tasteless obligation. Taster's nasty. Tasteless choice. Reading kayfabe's names for the red Taster's Choice. You know, the brown Taster's Choice isn't bad. It even tastes better. We tested this theory when we were in Kentucky at the meetup. Me and Steve and Jesse were in my room, and we had, like, I had a bunch of accessory packets laying around from 2003 back to 92, I think. Anyways, we opened up some accessory packets, got some brown Taster's Choice and some red Taster's Choice out, and tried them both side by side. And the brown Taster's Choice most certainly does taste better than the red Taster's Choice. The red Taster's Choice is just not, it's just not good coffee, you know, no matter what, even when it's good. Because we had some, you know, drinkable, I say good, but I mean consumable, drinkable, whatever. Alright, let's check out this shelf-stable brownie. Let's see what it's all about. Stick my nose in there real quick. Oh, that smells really, really weird. That does not smell like a brownie. Not even in the slightest. It smells... it smells kind of like meat. If that makes any sense. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I'm not dumping that crap out of there either. That desiccant pack. Fresh pack. Fold that up. Quietly put it out of the way here. Oh, I guess I probably should put some hot water in my coffee. But before I do that, I'm going to get my chicken and rice before it gets way too hot. Or cooked for way too long, whatever. Alright. Yeah, this is one of my favorite older menus, the chicken and rice is. So I hope that it's good. So far, we're not having a whole lot of luck here. I mean, the taster choice was no good. The brownie smells pretty freaking funky. And I mean, it really does smell funky. Alright. Get some water up in our cup here. I know just about where 8 ounces goes on that cup. That's probably about 9 ounces actually. But it's all good because I want my buddy to be able to come out and say hello on there. Okay. Next up we will get the grape beverage base powder. Now I've got a bunch of stuff over here from MRE Nation too. If I get through this stuff quick enough, we'll go through that box and see what all's in it. Because I still have not done that with you guys. Okay, so you can see in there it's got this really weird blue and purple chunk mixture. The blue stays powdery. The purple has more of a chunky, which I think I just got the chunky purple out. There we go. There's a little bit of both. You can see the difference. Now I'm going to try just that powder on its own and see what it's like. It's exactly like eating a pixie stick. I swear it tastes exactly like that. I could easily eat that powder on its own without any question. Be kind of like, I mean, it's a super carb hit, carbo loading, but, you know, it would be easy to eat that way. Let me just put it to you that way. And it'd be an easy way to get a really nice, quick hit of sugar if you needed it. So, now, I just threw that away, and I did not look. Pretty sure 12 ounces, but let me make sure. Yep, it is. So it takes 12 ounces. I don't think that's quite 12 ounces yet. Go. Looks about right. Oh crap. Give it a quick mix. It's definitely crunchy in the bottom, like it's got real sugar in it. Not that fake sweetener crap that they have in them now. Some of the drinks, a lot of the drinks. I'm just not a fan of the fake sweeteners, guys. I have a, what? That brownie's color makes me think of a very, very old, crusty, very worn out work glove. Yeah, true. Yeah, it kind of does look like that. I have like a UHC style milk bottle of ambrosia. I'll have to crack it open. Well, crack it open, man. Corey. And let us know how it was. Alright. Next to the last thing. This is not the last thing. This is next to the last thing. This is the crackers. Let's see if we can get a hiss out of these. Hang on here. Yeah, that was a good one. Good hiss. And they're a little busted up on that corner right there. That sucks. Whoa. I guess busted up on more than just that corner. Alright, I can't help myself. I want to try these out right now, so I'm just going to take a piece out of here and try it. Oh. A good cracker. Really toasty flavor. Yum. I don't know why I like MRE crackers, but I do. I enjoy MRE crackers now. Now I want to give this really old jalapeno cheese spread a good knead. And we'll see. See what it's like. I just have a feeling it's going to be disgusting. But could be wrong. These things are supposed to be in really good shape. This is a 1996, Mike Batty. 1996 menu number 8 chicken and rice. One of my favorite older menus is the chicken and rice. I really like and have enjoyed many main entree chicken and rices from back in the day. From anywhere from 1991 to all the way up to 95. I've eaten, 99, sorry. 1999. 1999 was the first chicken and rice I think I ever had. Yeah, this has got a lot of solidifying that's went on over the years. It's kind of reverted back to a solid. Alright, so rip just a little corner off of this thing. Okay, well. Oh. Oh boy, does it have a smell. And it has a very interesting look. Let's put some out on a piece of cracker, a smaller piece of cracker here. About that, so I don't ruin a bunch of cracker. There you go. It actually doesn't look too bad on camera, but it has a very pungent smell to it. Whew. Oh, yeah. My goodness. That's one of the more funky smelling cheese spreads I've ever opened up, to be quite honest. I've opened up some pretty bad ones. I mean, that one's up there on the top 10 list for sure. Alright, so the last thing I have to open up is the wonderful chicken and rice. I hope this thing's in good enough shape to eat. Still, I'm unclear whether it's going to be edible or not. Whoa, Tracy Phillips. Maryland is the best and wonderful. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tracy. Holy cow, dude. That should slide out of there all in one clump, pretty much. Yep, there it comes. Pretty unappealing in the sense of what it looks like right now. I'll take my spoon and move it around a little bit. It's got nice, unprocessed chunks of chicken in it. Brown meat and white meat. You can see it's got some brown meat right there and right there, some white right there, white right there. Pretty nasty looking chunk of brown right there. I am not I don't really like brown meat chicken that well. I can eat some chicken legs every one occasion, but it's just not my favorite thing to have is brown meat chicken. I got to be pretty hungry to want to chow down on some brown meat chicken. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to cleanse my palate with this grape drink really quick. Just kind of rinse myself out. Classic. Very artificial grape. Very sweet. Exactly what you think of when you think of grape Kool-Aid. That's exactly what that tastes like. So if you like grape Kool-Aid, you'd really like that. That looks like what my high school passed off as food. You know, but honestly, this chicken and rice doesn't look bad to me. I think it looks good. It smells good. It smells like chicken. Uh, I guess I better not just dig straight in because I'm still unsure of this one. But I'm going to try just that little bite right there to start with and see what's going on with it. Okay. So it tastes fine. The rice is a little bit weird. You can see how like really large, plump grain rice that is. You know, I'm not used to that with the chicken and rice. Usually it's more of a, you know, what you think of typically as a small grain rice. So I don't know why they had a larger grain in this. I don't know if it was a right away foods thing, if right away used larger rice or something. Or maybe it's just the what the recipe was like for 1996. But I've had older chicken and rice and newer chicken and rice, 99, and I've had back to 91 or 90, and both of those I really liked, and they didn't have great big puffy rice like that. Like, that's pretty big grain rice. I couldn't complain about our food either. I concur about the pierogies. Alright, here we go. Big bite. That's not bad. Yeah, Rafco and Right Away. Uh-huh. Well, Rafco was... It was Right Away... Or wait a minute. No. It was Rafco, then it turned into Right Away. Or it was always... what they, you know, what they called themselves on the bags. But yeah, same company. And that's one thing else, one other thing about this. The crackers go insanely well with the chicken and rice. Chicken chow mein. I've never heard of chicken chow mein. I have a pork chow mein from 96. And my 1999 chicken, or pork chow mein I sent to Sticky Fingers, and he did a review of it a long time ago. A couple years ago, probably. Okay, before I go too far here, I'm going to try this cheese. I'm going to get a little piece of cracker here. I'm not biting into that. It's just too much, and I don't want it on my lips. Alright, let's see what's up with, gotta be an early version of this jalapeno cheddar cheese spread. Let's see what's up. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Well, you know, I can taste the jalapeno in it, and really doesn't taste too bad. It's very strong, very strong. I gotta say, it's got a very strong cheddar cheese flavor, but it also has a pretty faint follow up of the jalapeno. Salty. It's slightly off. It's not, I don't know. Something with the flavor just isn't right. Has a bitterness to it. That kind of makes my left eye want to flutter and shake. After that first bite, I thought it wasn't going to be too bad, but that second bigger bite that I just took, it's just got a weird bitterness to it that shouldn't be there. Huh. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be digging into the cheese, unfortunately. Thought I was going to be able to eat it there after that first bite, but I don't think so. The chicken and rice, though, seems to be pretty good. You can see some red bell pepper there. Had a great big old chunk of white chicken in there. The texture to the chicken's really nice. It's not really soft or it's not slimy or anything weird. It's really nice. And the chicken actually has a really good flavor too. The whole dish in itself has somewhat of a chicken stock flavor to it, but the chicken itself is got some really decent flavor. And like I said, the crackers go really well with it. Well, my chat's being super weird right now. I'm not seeing anything. There we go. Came back. They still make chicken and rice in cold weathers, Miss Gina. That's the only way you can get it and have it fresh. The last time they made it was probably like 2000 or 90. It might have been 99 or 2000, somewhere along in there. This particular menu is one of those menus that I wish that they would bring back. I wish this is something that they'd reproduce this menu and just kind of, bringing it back, reviving an old menu, because it deserves to have another run through the menu list, in my personal opinion. It's a very easy to eat dish. And it's not bad when it's not, it doesn't have to be super hot. It can be eaten lukewarm. I hear you, Minnie, but I don't see you. Holy, well, Jesus. Great live tonight, Smokey, from CT. CA 69.99. Wow, holy cow, dude. Again, I must mention right now, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend. But there is a link to CT's channel right down in my description. If you click on it, it's going to be right there at the top. Him, Tracy Phillips, Alright Eeyore, and History Savior 1941 are all right at the top there. And then I have a huge list of all kinds of ration reviewers. Got a woman's list, got a, of course, my old list of everybody. So go check those out. The unicorn has spoken. Yeah, that was pretty stinking awesome, man. Your and Tracy's package should be there Monday, by the way. Hopefully. Sent one out to Shocker, too. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but you'll see it soon enough. But yeah, I can't remember who asked me about this, being able to get this dish now, today. But I would suggest that you find the... I guess you could go to Walmart and buy the rice and chicken. It's just not the same. But you can have the freeze-dried main. It's pretty similar. It's actually a little bit better than this, if I'm being honest. Just because it's much more fresh. But as far as flavor goes, they're very, very similar. I'm going to put some of this hot diggity dog sauce on it. This stuff is pretty hot. I'm going to shake it up first. It's got a pretty decently high Scoville reading. The Best By date on this is coming up, well, November, but not far away. Huh. Can't imagine this hot sauce would be going bad anytime soon. But maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, though. I'm already starting to get a headache from that food earlier. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. So my bird got injured yesterday. And I've spent many hours tending to him. He seems to be doing better now, so. Oh, yeah, I just had a nice little burp of sorbitol. Yeah! Oh, no. That's disgusting. Just tastes like that fudge. Yum, yum. Alright, here we go with some hot diggity dog sauce. Down the hatch. Whoa! Oh! What the heck? Oh, that lit me up. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that old food, that old sorbitol or something, or that old pineapple jam done something to my tongue. Holy crap, my lips even. I've had that hot diggity dog sauce enough times to know this is not what I react like with it. Something's going on in my mouth. Whoo! Oh my goodness. Instantly, soon as it touched my tongue, it just was like lighting a fire. It's not as hot now. I mean, it was just, oh. Something has to be going on with that food, that old food that I ate earlier. Had to have affected my tongue somehow. I have no idea how, what, where. I don't understand the science behind it. All I know is what the effect is, and I just felt it, and I know for a fact that has to be what's going on. Because like I said, I've had that hot diggity dog sauce literally 100 times probably. I've eaten, I'm going to say probably 20 bottles of it, I would say. At least 15. At least. I know I just threw away 5 empty bottles recently. And let's see. Yeah, I've probably eaten 15 bottles of the hot diggity dog sauce out of ORPs. And it just does not affect me like that. I mean, it's not that hot. It's warm, but it ain't super hot. Not like that just felt like it was. The Scoville ratings on it, it's not even that. I think it's like 7,000 or something. Well, this hot sauce isn't even old, really. I mean, it's not expired. It's still good until November 30th, 2019. So, now I do have some concentrated hot sauce right here. If you guys want to see, this is some aged concentrated Tabasco. This is the hottest Tabasco I've ever tasted in my life. Came out of a 91 or 92, I can't, 90, looks like a 92. That came out of an old MRE. And I opened it up and put a little bit out on my food. That is the hottest Tabasco by far like by a million miles, that I've ever tasted. So I guess it can concentrate and age and get hotter over time. This one had to have leaked out or something because it was, I don't know, it was only about, it was below that mark right there, and I eat some of it, and I don't know if you can't really tell, but when it's set and level, the line's up to about right there now, and it was up to about right there when I opened it up. But yeah, I don't really know what happened with that, with this bottle. It's a really weird bottle of Tabasco. Woo! Man, it's strong smelling too. Really strong. Sealed for freshness, James says. Mike says he remembers when I had that, when I ate that Tabasco. Yeah, it's been a while since I had that, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish this other bite right here that has hot sauce on it. And something else that's cool about this chicken and rice, like, even though you can't really see it, there's chicken literally shredded all the way through this. I mean, no matter where you scrape your spoon across, you're going to scrape through chicken. If it looks like it's just rice, it's still going to have chicken incorporated with it. I can't believe how hot that hot sauce was. My gosh. Okay. No. I'm going to bite this cracker to go with my chicken and rice, and then I'll get into that brownie, I guess. Really? German eBay is a treasure trove for 80s and 90s MREs for €1. Really? Huh. Well, that's cool. This thing, I don't know. It smells like, ugh. It does not smell good. So there's a freshly broken cross section. It it literally has this weird savory. It doesn't smell sweet like a brownie should. It smells like, I don't even know what it smells like. I don't know, but I gotta get this get my mouth cleared out a little bit. Let's take a little drink of this coffee. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Coffee Instant Type 2. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bite of this thing. It's got some weird shiny bits in it, which I really don't know what's going on with that. And it smells like sorbitol, first of all. I smell a little bit of that going on. And then I can't put my finger on what that smell is. I almost want to say it smells like beef. A little bit, like meat. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to try it. Okay. First thing I notice is it coated my mouth with like the greasy nasty feeling. Oh, oh, oh wow. There's the sting on the back of my tongue. That is super rancid. I don't know if that packaging was compromised or something, maybe. Maybe that's why it's so bad. But right now, the back of my tongue is just stinging, kind of going numb. Uh, it has a flavor, but it's not very strong at all. It's not something that you take a bite of and you're like, whoo, that's bad. No, it's not like that. It's powdery. The texture's powdery. It's not. It doesn't chew up solid, or doesn't have a very good consistency to it. That's one of the worst brownies I've ever tried. Yeah, for sure. That thing is it's far past its prime. And I know this thing wasn't good when it was new. I can pretty much guarantee you that. But 23 years later now, it's far from. That thing's not even edible. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't call that edible. That thing would give you trouble trying to eat it. Lots of trouble. I'm telling you, the left side of the back of my tongue is just kind of like an extreme cotton mouth added with a little bit of numbness, pins and needles. That's kind of what's going on there. Looks like a piece of crafting foam. Looks like a piece of crap, maybe. So it really is like eating an old glove. Somewhat, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, except this is, you can actually chew this up. I don't know if I could chew up an old glove, but I'd say the flavor is pretty similar. I would have to say. I'm going to try to wash that out of my mouth a little bit. It's still good and hot. Old Bob says so. Oh, that's the saving grace right there. So good. Yeah. Whoa, Miss Marilyn. Tracy is wonderful, and so is Leah, because I don't have room in my basement. What? Okay. Tracy's wonderful, and so is Leah. In parentheses, because I don't have room in my basement. Laugh out loud. I don't get the inside joke on that one, but yeah, Tracy's wonderful. And so is Leah, Miss Marilyn says. Thank you so much for that huge super chat there, Miss Marilyn. And CT with the really huge super chat before that, man. Holy crap, dude. Again, I got to say a huge thank you for that. You guys are way, 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 way too overly generous. And I don't know how to take y'all sometimes. I appreciate the heck out of it, though. What can I do now? What can I do? I don't know if I got anywhere I can get this tray out of the way. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a runny nose this week. Let's see if I can clear that up. Get this stuff out of the way. Oh. I'm running out of room to put all these matches and toilet paper and stuff. I've got my foreignmre.com mug filled up with it right now. Oh, I need to take the time to put this stuff somewhere else, or just throw it away, or do something. It's not a whole lot of count, you know. I mean, the matches, I'd keep those for sure. I just don't like throwing the toilet paper or anything else like that away either. So I usually keep it, and I do use it, you know, during reviews and stuff. But I don't usually pack it around anywhere with me or anything. So right now, while I'm transitioning from one thing to another here, let me, maybe maybe it's time for me to have a canned camo right now, at this moment. There we go. All right. I probably ought to try to look for another can of smokes sometime soon. I mean, I still have one other can that I can open. These cigarettes Paris. But I don't know, that's probably a 40 count can. Maybe a 50 count can. They look like they might be 100s too. Look at that. Must be pretty long. But I don't know. This can's about the same height. But this can has a big insert in it. And this one I don't think does. So they might be 100s. Do not know. Wish I did. I found what? McDonald's what? Manager's name tag today. I found the McDonald's manager's name tag today. Night, Gail. Your blanket kept me company this week. Yes, I also have a blanket. That I've gotten a good bit of use out of. Smoke one for me. My birthday is in an hour and 45 minutes. So happy birthday to Mike Batty in an hour and 45 minutes. But we'll just go ahead and call it a happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday to you. Now, what was I doing? Yes. I have a box of MREs, Nation stuff that I was going to peruse through. I really do like the grape drink. Can't complain about it. Very artificial grapey. Moldy Red Taster's Choice Coffee. Good grape. Good crackers. Yeah, the crackers were good. You know, the cheese spread was like... I'm indifferent on the cheese spread. I could probably eat it if I had to. Not that I would enjoy it very much, but I think I could probably eat it. The fudge brownie looks about like what it tastes like. Crap. The chicken and rice, on the other hand, no issues with that whatsoever. I'll tell you what, I really wish I hadn't eaten so much of that fudge disc earlier, though, because I'm sure that's what's giving me a headache. Yep. Alright, before it gets too bad, guys, I'm going to go and get me some Excedrin really quick to take, because I really don't feel like having a migraine tonight caused from old food. So I will be right back. Get some of this trash out of the way here. I'll be right back. Grab some of that. Eat that. Come here. I'm telling you, feet, Benny. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to take these Excedrin really quick. That grape drink is so sweet. not even funny. What?
What you want me to do?
Feed Minnie. Anyways, got a cool pack of M&Ms out of the deal. That's cool. Glad to have those for sure. Oh, the coffee's gonna stay. So I'm finishing that. And typically I would finish the chicken and rice too, but like I said, I'm getting a pretty hefty headache, so I'm not too keen on finishing that. That's cool. Check that gum out here in a second. See what's going on with that. So I do have a great big huge box here that I got from MRE Nation whenever I went to the meetup that I didn't get to go through. Don't see it on his arm. Don't see it on his arm. I don't know if Jesse's still in here, but I don't know. For some reason, I just thought to myself, I should still try to send some folks over his way. Yeah, he does occasional live streams as well, and I really enjoy going over there and hanging out on his live streams. So Jesse bolted already, Miss Renee says. Yep, definitely. I don't think I took the Excedrin quick enough to avoid a pretty substantial headache. I feel it coming pretty hard. Jeez. I don't know what it is that's in that old fudge, or any type of, the old coconut discs, and, I know the sorbitol goes really weird after, I don't know how much time, probably after about 10 to 15 years, I would say it probably goes super weird like it is right now. I have a feeling that has something to do with my headache, because for some reason I just continued to eat it like I didn't have no sense or something, no common sense anyway. It tasted pretty good though, to be quite honest. I mean, it especially kind of grew on me after I had a few bites of it. So that reminds me, Miss Renee, she's got some stuff going on over there on her channel as well. You guys got to go check her out and subscribe to her channel. She, I know she did a couple things from MRE Nation I need to go over there and check out myself. My timeline hasn't been very good for anything here as of late, but, yep, it doesn't look like it's going to be getting much better either. Which is fine with me, because there's just a lot going on, stuff that has to happen, etc., etc. Alright, so I'm not going to try to set this box up on the, on the table. Ugh. I'm going to unpack the whole thing onto the table right now, and it's going to pile up, probably close to being out of the camera's range. So, first thing in here, we have a vegetarian pasta marinara from MRE Nation. And then we have this Insurgency Sandstorm Menu 60 Southwest style beef and black beans. My son had a spicy Southwest chicken or something like that the other day. He really liked that menu. Next up, we have another specialty one, Angry American MRE beef stew, menu number 1. There we go. Spread that out a little bit more there. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have a Devil Dog Gamer, putting the Foo and Foo bar since 2011. That's a YouTube channel of some kind. Again, that's Southwestern style Southwestern style beef and black beans. Then I have a bunch of loose items that I picked up while I was there. Southwest beef, pepperoni pizza crackers, Santa Fe rice and beans, au gratin potatoes, we have a vegetarian taco pasta, spiced apples, au gratin potatoes again. My kids really like au gratin potatoes, so I grabbed a couple of those. Southwest beef. Then we have this really weird beef snack. It's like, look how tiny it is. Like, I don't even know what that's going to look like. I've never seen one look like this. This is a new version, 2018, so I'm kind of anxious to see what's going on inside of that. If you guys are really curious as well, I'll open that up. Next up we have, I think I'm going to try to build my own MRE out of all these, well, not out all of them, but I'm going to try to build my own ration and make it the stuff that I really like myself. Whoa, hey Smitty, how's the leg, good buddy? Well, not as good as I hoped. I wish it was better. Yeah, I didn't get the greatest of news the other day. Just put it that way. So we got 43 thumbs up and 54 folks in here. So if anybody in here hasn't hit it and you'd like to hit that thumbs up for me, I'd really appreciate it. Just because Google likes to see that for whatever reason. We've got a pound cake, marble, trans fat free, some jalapeno cashews, another thing of jalapeno cashews, and another thing of jalapeno cashews. But this was like, look, there's like nothing in this one. It's very, there's no way that these two packs had the same amount in them. There's just no way. Like, I can tell by feeling it. This is way light. And then we have another marble pound cake. Ah, there's another beef snack. We have some cheese-filled pretzels, cheddar flavor. Some patriotic sugar cookies. Honey mustard and onion pretzels. My son had a thing of these the other day, and he really liked them. I tried one. It's pretty daggone good. Package of smoked almonds. I really like the smoked almonds. One of my favorite items. Then we have a thing of black beans. And another thing of au gratin potatoes. I grabbed a few of those because my kids really like the au gratin potatoes. There is a curry chicken. Had that menu on here recently on a live stream. Got 2 cran raspberry bars. There's a card for the black beans and sauce just in case I needed it. Here we have a chocolate peanut spread, chocolate peanut butter, and a card for the white chicken chunk, which is right here. Try to keep those together. A thing of chunky peanut butter, ×2. Okay, now we're getting into the, this is one of the E.J. Snyder meals, heat in a bag, heat in bag, it says, heat in bag, complete meal, chicken gumbo, easy, safe, and non-toxic. Look at the stinking fill line on this thing. Like, holy crap, that's a lot of water. My goodness. There's no way that can't be right. Open the heater. Open the heater bag and remove all the contents. Open the heating element, place inside the heater bag. Insert the food pouch. Add 3 to 5 ounces of liquid to the fill line. Well, that's not right. That's like a 20-ounce bottle right there. That gusseted bottom like that. And carefully remove food pouch. Open and enjoy. So yeah, I'm kind of anxious to check this out and see how well those FRHs work in these, the flameless ration heaters. Got another one of those right here. That's the curry chicken. Here we have the E.J. Snyder folding camp stove. Kind of anxious to see what that looks like. You get 1 camp stove, 6 non-toxic burner tabs, distributed by MRE Nation. Huh. Curious to see what that is. I only got one of those, so I don't want to just open it up. Probably open it up with a meal. Here we have an Iraqi Vet 8888 meal, chicken gumbo, menu number 4. I'm actually probably going to review this one. I really like that guy's channel, so help him out supporting his channel. Which, you know, I'm sure it won't be much through my channel, but it'd be a little bit of something. Here we have another one of the Insurgency Sandstorm, menu number 58, beef ravioli. I'm running out of room. Miss Minnie. What else do we have here? Pepperoni pizza crackers, combo type deals. Here we have a chocolate banana nut muffin top. Another chicken curry and Santa Fe rice and beans. We have a vegetarian creamy spinach fettuccine. Okay, I grabbed this just because I wanted to see how bad this menu really is, because I've heard really, really horrible things about it, so I'm kind of curious to find out what it's like. And last but definitely not least, threw in one of these 24-hour, what is it, Presidential Guard rations or something like that. Can't even remember what the scope of this ration is, what exactly it is. But Blindside actually got me one of these, and then Alex threw me one in a box. So I have 2 of them, and I'll probably just check one of them out just so I can familiarize myself with it. But that was the last thing in the box right there. So great big huge box of things from MRE Nation from when I was there. Really got hooked up pretty crazy. I guess I'll start throwing these loose components in here. But yeah, tons and tons of stuff right here. I'll light up a smoke and I'll chat with you guys for a few before I end this live stream. Ration is from from the Colombian president, made solely for a Secret Service army. Very few exist now. Yeah, he made like 1,1700, but I think he's supposed to make more next time they need him or whatever. So I assume he'll be going through another run of those sometime soon. Well, fairly soon. Sometime within the next half a year, I would assume. Next 6 months. Yeah, something like that. I think there was like 1,300 and some made. And 1,200 and some of them actually went over there. Had a few that stayed behind. That reminds me, I need to get with Bob and buy some of these. If I can, if he's got some that he'll sell loose, because I'm jonesing. I'm jonesing for first strike bars. I know that's weird, but I've gotten hooked on them. Smitty, you have one of those 24-hour. Bob told me 1267.5 were made. 0.5, huh? That's funny. Put the devil dog down in there. Insurgency. I don't know if this is a YouTube channel as well. I assume it is. Insurgency Sandstorm, probably. Another YouTube channel. This feels like a pretty hefty meal right here, I gotta say. Daniel, hey, what's up, folks? What I miss? Pretty much missed everything, man. Go back, though. You can go back and check it out. Should be able to rewind directly to it right now, even. But, yeah, there we go. Nice little display Bobby. Display be deal. Blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? Boom. There we go. Now I'm going to have me a Lucky Strike from 1957 and hope that it doesn't make my headache any worse. Yikes. Miss Renee, heck, I wanted to buy some of those. Yeah, he definitely didn't need to just send me something, that's for sure. But yeah, man, like, this is a small scope, honestly, of what MRE Nation has to offer. I probably only showed you guys, like, I'm going to say maybe a tenth of what he's got to offer. As far as full meals go and side components and things of that nature. There's also a survival kit that I really want to get to here really soon. The pilot survival kit, and I think that's my lucky cigarette that I just pulled out of there, and I don't want to smoke my lucky cigarette. So, there we go. Trying to figure it out here. Huh. Got myself a little crossed up. There we go. Try to keep that pack looking as displayable as possible. Oh. Something about that vintage Lucky Strike that just does it for me, I gotta say. I think I've let my coffee get good and cold over here. It's actually still a little bit warm. Wish I could get Luckies around here. Well, you'd have to look for vintage Luckies. I mean, the new ones aren't. They're not worth getting. I wouldn't go I wouldn't go any more recent than the like early to mid 70s on the Luckies. I think the newest Lucky Strike that I've had that I liked was from 1978 or so, right along in there, 76, 78, something like that. Renee suggests no. I want a $100 gift card at the meetup and immediately spend it on the pilot ration. The pilot ration has a very cool British mess kit, and it's a legit British mess kit in it. So I'm going to guess. Like, I haven't looked, but I need to. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one real quick. I'm going to guess those mess kits are probably going for like $30. Brand new UK mess kit. Well, if there's even any on eBay, probably not. That's where I'd go. That's where I go to look. There's a really cool NATO mess kit. Oh, that's a Swiss mess kit. Oh yeah, it's got the alcohol stove. Yeah, these are really cool. Then yeah, you put your alcohol stove down in there. Looking for another pack of vintage smokes. Mints 440. What do you mean? You're looking for another pack of vintage smokes, or am I looking for another pack of vintage smokes? Because you know I'm always like down for a good pack of vintage smokes. I'm always looking. It's going for 100 on at the MRE Nation website. Yeah, the ration, or I mean, yeah, the pilot survival ration kit it's like $99.99. I meant just for the mess kit. I think just the mess kit goes for like $30. Let me do it this way. Okay. So the first thing I see is a knockoff mess kit for $20 of the British mess kit that's not real. Here I see a vintage-ish aluminum one from 97. I think it's from 97. Maybe it's from 52. It's aluminum. This one's $28. Pair of British Army style. See, that's a knockoff kit right there, and it's $23. And you don't. Let me tell you guys something right now. If you're going to buy a mess kit, do not buy the knockoff stuff because it always is crap. They're very poorly made whenever they're the knockoffs. You just got to go ahead and spend the extra $10 or whatever it is and get the real thing. If not, you'll be highly disappointed with what you get. Whoa. Well, that's a cool lot. $44, but you get looks like 2 full mess kits, 2, 4, 5 cups, and 4 canteens. That's not too bad. 1940. I get 1942. And oh, those are British mess cups too. 1945. Huh. Not bad. Let me see here. Looks like I went through. Yep. There's no authentic British mess kit, or yeah, full British mess kits on. There's a French one. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. 1953. 3-piece. French military and aluminum. Yikes. Yeah, that's a cool mess kit on there on eBay right now. But it's got 3 bids. It's $32 and 15 shipping, so almost $50 right now. 14.35. So yeah, it's almost up to 50. I like the German mess kits myself. I don't have a German mess kit, but I've been wanting to get one. A mess kit and a canteen set. Not the really old German stuff either, but like, which I mean, the World War II stuff's cool. The German World War II stuff, but more like the 70s, 80s era is the canteen and mess kits that I'm talking about. Germany had some pretty cool ones. In Russia, the Russian ones they're all right. They're pretty common to find, I think. I'll tell you, Sticky Fingers is he's a pro on the mess kits and stuff. He's probably got quite a collection by now too. Lots of post-war German mess kits are out there, yeah. Yeah, and repros. Yeah, you got to watch out for the reprops because, again, I'm not a fan of the reproduction mess kits and stuff. They're usually not very. The quality's not very good. I got mine from my dad. Had from his all kinds of stuff to say. I wish I would have gotten my grandpa's stuff when I was a kid. I mean, which he passed away when I was 12, so or I might have just turned 13. Can't remember what month it was, but yeah, I wish I would have talked with him more about it. Me and him used to go to surplus stores all the time, and I basically grew up in the American Legion and the VFW around here, and it's weird because now I live right next to the American Legion, but basically grew up in that place, playing pool and ping pong and shuffleboard with my grandpa, going to the VFW and pulling on tip boards all the time. So, Scale was a Navy brat. This thing's burning crazily slow. I haven't relit it or anything. I lit it with that match and that was it. I can't believe how slow this thing is burning, really. Alright, well, I guess it's about time to wrap it up. I got a bunch of stuff I got to clean up tonight. Had 2 different meals, basically, tonight, so we got to get all that stuff put up. Plus all this stuff I got to get put up. It smells like something's burning. What is that? Huh. Something fall on the plastic or something? No? Some loose tobacco. But alright guys, so it's been an awesome live stream. I'm really, really glad you guys hung out with me today. Every Saturday is a good Saturday. We just turn it into a good Saturday no matter what. So it's always great having you guys hang out. And the chat's always a great place to be on my live streams. I'm really proud of how great my live streams are. Karsten comment. What? Any midweek stream? I don't usually get to plan those ahead of time. That just kind of happens. But it's very possible. Although, let's see. I've got meetings. I've got a meeting Wednesday, Monday, doctor's appointment Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, I can't. Maybe read Karsten's comment. Eesh, I'll have to go back and try to find it. Karsten. Smokey, will you get a German mess kit? Going to set you up a box next month. Oh, you'll get me a German mess kit. Well, you don't have to do that, dude. Man, that's really awesome of you to offer to do that, man. But seriously, you don't have to do that, man. Appreciate that, Karsten. He's our German brat that's in our chat. German brat in our chat. Nah, yeah, Karsten hangs out in the chat. German. And I don't know what time it is, though. There's got to be like 3 in the morning. Which I'm always up late like that anyway. So if you're anything like me, 3 in the morning ain't nothing to be on a live stream. But, yeah, man, I appreciate that, dude. And, again, I want to say just a huge thanks to you guys for hanging out here in my chat. Let's see how this gum is real quick. Just kind of curious to see. Ooh. Let's see if it'll. No, bit right in. I'm surprised. A little bit dull. It's not as flavorful as it used to be, I don't think. But not bad, nonetheless. I expected it to be as hard as a rock. Huh. Well, good deal. Let me, Chicklet bricklet. Yeah. Pretty much. I've had some that break your teeth, man. Luckily, that one's not. That was a good one. But yeah. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Another great live stream with you guys. Maybe if I can knock one out this week, I will. I plan on trying to film some stuff, though, so I'll probably take that time that I could live stream it and maybe film something, because I really want to get this 3-year video done. We got something pretty cool in the pipeline for that. So, yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. But you never know. I may end up having time to do a live stream. It just all depends on what, like if I have an empty house. I know my son has a lot of golf coming up too, and that kind of eats up at my time, my spare time kind of goes to that. I'm at least running and picking him up and stuff like that. So, but all right, guys, I want to say a huge thanks to my patrons. I don't make it over there on Patreon enough. I meant to even do it before I started this live stream today. I just had so much going on trying to get set up for this that I literally ran out of time. Trying to grab a shower before this and stuff. It just, I don't know, my day is here and then it's gone before I know it. So, if I can, once I get everything cleaned up, I'm going to go over on Patreon. I know I got a couple unanswered messages over there, and there's some stuff I'd like to post over there. So, but alright, guys. So, I want to say a huge thanks to you guys again. And I guess really all I got left to do is say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Later.